Like Jesse said, I think it's fundamentally the same application for myself. It became clear to me after my first reading of the script that there was going to be the version of this person, my character, in the film that he wasn't sort of the hero, so to speak. But no one sits behind, I'm not. You never play anything sitting behind a laptop, twirling your mustache. I think that, like Jesse said, it doesn't matter. That's the beauty of this film, to me, just that you really get to pick sort of who you side with. And I had a friend who recently screened the film and said to me, I thought it was one of the really telling things. As soon as we walked out, he said, I don't agree with anyone in this movie, but I don't disagree with anyone in this movie. Speaking about all the characters, and I think that's what kind of makes the dynamic of these three characters tick. I feel like, you defend your character. No one believes that what they're doing is wrong in life, and so I feel like attack it that way.
The character is an asshole is such a reductive and overly simplistic way. It's pretty easy. I have no problem saying that I think Eduardo Saverin had a failure of imagination. And I think at some point there was going to be a fork in the road for those two guys, and I don't think that Sean Parker was overly Machiavellian. I think that what he's saying and how he presents himself is a perfectly reasonable, as somebody who's been through it and who has, had a napster and lost a napster. Here's a guy who's saying, this is the big leagues, and it's great that you have friends from your dorm, and it's great that you have college buddies, and it's great that you have somebody you could turn to and borrow $19,000. But this is the fucking bigs. And you have to now realize that if you want to protect what it is that you invested so long and so much of your energy, if you want to protect that, you've got to have the support of people who know what they're doing, who can navigate these waters. And I was very conscious in the scene that Sean never advocates himself as the guy. He comes to say, I'm a fan, I'm coming to say hi, and I'm saying, watch your back. These guys, they don't want you. They don't want some 21-year-old kid telling them where the future is. They want your idea, and they want you to, they want to sideline you. That's what it is. That's the VP role. And so you can say that I think he's charming. I think that he's, and I think that I think all these facets are true of this situation. I can't imagine that Mark Zuckerberg ever said, well, I'm going to screw Eduardo about this. I think what he said was probably, I am up to my eyeballs trying to figure out how to make this thing work or how to get it on, 60 million, laptops. Like, how do I do that? And a bunch of guys came to him and said, hey, your buddy, we put up $19,000, he can own 30% of something that's worth $1 million. Or you can own 0.03% of something that's worth $10 billion. Do him a favor. So.